the screen it starts off on is always a little bit weird and always different. But yeah, I don't really know how not the expansions, but like the seasons or the, well, I guess it could be like how the updates and really stuff are going to work with this. Like, how often do they do that? Is that when the rotation resets? Because so far I've been doing this for at least a couple months, because I only play once a week and I only play like 2 games. That's not really a hard rule, but I guess it's what we settled into. I just play 2 games regardless, win, loss, whatever, right, every single episode. And so it's a case where because Smite 2 is coming out, even if they normally would go through some sort of expansion and new champion every couple months, right, just like card games, you know, do seasons, etc., they probably won't do it here because now they're doing Smite 2, so they'll just say go play that instead, right? That could be the expectation that you would have. So we had my most epic comeback of the series so far last time with Cerberus, and I didn't even play that well, or I didn't deserve, you know, I'm not taking credit for it, but those are the kind of crazy things that can happen. And now we could look back in 20 games with a win streak with this guy and say, well, it wouldn't have happened without that one very unlikely game that we won. And it was even so unlikely that I had basically given up, and I was just getting salty the whole game and complaining and almost trying to qualify it. Because it started off, I don't know if we can get like some sort of instant replay, but it started off and we, you know, the Sobek on our team seems like a bot, and he just runs straight in the enemy territory and just dies in the beginning of the game, right? Nothing's even happened yet. There's no team fight. They just run straight through and get killed. So they're starting to feed, and then this one guy on our team, the ULLR guy, I don't know if you can see the whole, you can probably see it here. ULLR guy carried us like crazy, 22, 2, and 16. I did okay, you know, 7, 4, 22 is fine, but I wasn't stellar. In fact, it doesn't seem that good. I'm talking shit about Sobek, but he doesn't seem that much worse. Same number of assists, I guess 6 more deaths, but the way he was feeding at the beginning made him seem like a bot. So maybe we're seeing bots mixed in on both sides. Like sometimes we win because they're bots. Some, you know, one of these guys might be a bot, 1, 4, and 20. But that's annoying that it's one thing, okay, a bot's not good or as good as a player, even a low unranked fucking player like us, but even then, they shouldn't just run straight into enemy territory and just die every single time and just feed in the early game. That was extremely frustrating because, you know, you'll say, yes, this guy carried me and he, you know, saved our whole thing, but it's the flip side, right? Like, we're also getting clowned and held back because Sobek is feeding, so there'll always be ups and downs with the multiplayer sort of gauntlet. So the whole honor code of it is don't make excuses. You won because of this guy, but you would have lost because of that guy, so there's always an excuse. Right, every time I lose, I'm getting held back by somebody. So I'm not saying I'm even that good or playing that well, but damage taken 27,000. I am like a tank-like character, though. And that's not bad considering the fact that I only died 4 times. I took the most damage. 15,000 minion damage. I tend to be kind of lazy on that, I guess. Killing spree 5, whatever. So yeah, that was an epic game, though. I truly thought we had no chance of winning. And so we played the 2 games here. What was the first game? 3. So you're getting a lot of assists, which maybe makes sense. You are more of a tank type character that's not going to be getting the killing blows, but you're trying to, it's not really even my style of character all the time, but whatever. Like, we've had to deal with a lot of melee characters. I do obviously love his appearance. We even have like another skin for him that I don't know how we got because I haven't really bought anything. But no, the thing that's pissing me off is the rotation. I don't know how the fuck to change that. Maybe they just never will. This will be the rotate. I'll have to play Smite 2 to see a different rotation. But this game is actually trying to cuck my whole, this is the bad karma. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally don't just play only 2 games once a week to try to bait the fact that the rotation is going to change. So even if I lose both of them, I would, you know, you're trying to slow pace it out, that you go through it so slowly that every week or couple weeks the rotation changes and you have more to go through. So like in Paladins, you'll get through every single one in the game. It's totally not my attempt to cheese it and do that. It's just the simple fact that, oh, I don't have time, which I really don't, but it's okay because, you know, I'll live with the result. I just don't know what to do because even if I use my in-game currency that I've earned over the course of this run, right, that's all I'm allowed to use. And I also don't want to spend money on it anyway. But even if I did, I would set that as a rule, right? I could buy a couple heroes, but when am I ever going to see the rotation? Like, I don't understand that. And I don't want to look it up or have anybody tell me, but I've been so confused. There must be something you have to buy, like buy some sort of thing that'll reset the rotation, which that if I do with my in-game currency, that's fine, but I don't really understand. Or again, maybe that is the right conclusion. The reason why you would get that why the rotation would change would be normally during the course of an update, but they won't have any updates because the game is about to be not really retired, but they're kind of moving on to SMITE 2. So it is an uncanny timing. I think I did that with another game too. Like, I happened to do the series because it was something I was thinking about and talking about for a long time, and I just started it now because my ARC playthrough ended, I guess, even though it's not on the same day. No. What was the Wednesday one? What one ended before this? I can't even remember. We had done Paladins. What did we do after Paladins? I guess we just took a break and did like whatever Wednesday. So the point is, the fact that it happened right around SMITE 2 is incidental. I didn't know about it. I never heard about it, right? It just so fell in place like that. Kind of like with Geometry Dash, I guess. Not as big of a deal. I happened to play that for the first time, and there was some update that had come out for the first time in years, right, for it, right around then. So if we look at it, Balana was pretty good. So we've had a couple. We had like a really bad losing streak. Like, where if we look at our best win streaks ever, unfortunately this one won't show it for whatever reason, because maybe it was just against bots and it doesn't count because that was the first one we played as. We won like maybe 5 games in a row with Arachne, so that would be my best streak. Then we won like maybe 2 games, or I guess, yeah. See, we did win at least 1 or 2 games with her though. We 100% did. But the point is that, you know, whatever number of wins you have, you obviously won them in a row, because as soon as I lose one, I stop playing as them, and that's it. So, you know, if you won 3, you won 3 in a row. So that one we won like maybe 1 or 2 in a row. This one we won 1, lost 1. So most of them have been pretty average and pedestrian. I really liked Hachiman, but he was 0-1. She's also 0-1, where I got that triple kill at the beginning, and somehow we still lose. I get kind of overconfident, or I was treating her like landing ability like it's a fucking bomb or something. Like, oh, I'm gonna land right on them and it's gonna do damage, but it really doesn't do anything. This guy I didn't really like too much, I don't think. So we lost the first one. So we were on like a 5 or 6 game losing streak, which means we've lost like 5 heroes in a row, 5 gods in a row. And then now at least we have a couple good streaks going back to back, even if it's only 2 games. So Bacchus we lost as well. So how many really was that? I mean, you would have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row at unranked fucking shit, even if you want to blame the bots for it. So I liked Balana a lot, and, you know, I love her animations, evoke something like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, whatever, right? Just really awesome with the switching of the weapons. With every ability you use, you switch a weapon for 7 until you don't attack or get hit for 7 seconds, so you can kind of control that. Very fun mechanic. I like her, even though, again, we're getting a little tired of melee classes. I couldn't have asked for a better one. These were kind of pedestrian stat lines, but we won this one with like a 2v1 top matchup. Look at that. She's even flexing her sexy animation there. Win is conquest. So what you have is you know, the stats aren't really the best, but we won 2, we lost 1, and I really liked her. And then now we're obviously on Cerberus, which we really very easily could have been 1-1. So now we got to, this is like the second win that you got to get, where you feel like, I got the second win, now I have to get my second win. The idea that you really have to fight for it hard now, because that means so much that you would basically be in a position to really make it count, because that was no ordinary streak, right? That's really going to help extend the run. I guess I am getting punished for that. Like, since the game is in that state, this run is going to be over pretty soon, even if I do well, right? We only have so many heroes. Like, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then even if you can buy like 22 heroes, like even 1,000 each, that's all you're gonna get. And so the idea would be you should do so well that you can save up enough to afford every character in the game and get through it like that. But I'm not going to pretend like I can do that, but this could be the continuation of a good streak. And of course, we get to play the same game mode over and over. Some people might suggest like, oh, every time you win a game, you should switch the game mode and rotate like that. But what I'm doing instead is, every god gets 1 game mode, and then we rotate that way. So if I lost to Cerberus, I would go to this one with the next hero, and then if I lost to them, I would go to that. So I keep doing the same one over and over with the same one. I think that's fine, and I do like this one, so we have to make sure nobody steals it from our queue, because I like to hard commit. Or, you know, I should almost, you know, don't get too overconfident, because of, you know, I might be on a 2-game win streak, but that was very tight, and I'm not even saying I played that well. Like 3-3-31 is a good stat line. Like, you should rank it to see who did next best behind you. You did 3-3-31, but you had a 12, 2, and 22, and you had a 12, 0, 21. So it's not like I was the reason why we won that at all. I'm getting an uncannily low number of kills too. Like, well, I guess it's still the second most. 7, 4, 22 is, I mean, I was the second best player there, and you can measure it by gold, or I have that weird formula where it's like, you take the kills, you subtract the deaths, so it's a 3-point system, and then you put this in half and add it. So now, I would be like 14 points, right, total. But so your kill counts as 1 point, this counts as a -1, this counts as half, obviously, because it's just only an assist. So that's a good way to kind of measure who did the best outside of any other raw metric you might want to use, like just the gold or something. So yeah, let's go ahead. Or no, I keep forgetting. I want to look at my abilities just to be sure. See, this I like, because since I'm only playing 2 games, I can take my time, even with what little time I have. I don't want to feel like I have to rush it. So what you're going to do is look at the abilities. Okay, paralyzing spit. So you got to do the one thing first, right? Where you're able to, there's a lot of healing that you do. So I was staying alive, you are a tank. Magic Guardian, even though, it still feels melee. When you say magic, I think, oh, I'm a mage and I'm hitting stuff halfway across the field, but you're really not. 3 heads release a cone of breath, reducing magical protection, enemies in the center. This attack puts all 3 heads on alert. So you do this one first, then you do this. And you do this is a leap, is pretty good. This one you kind of go under the ground. Okay, I remember that. Those are the kind of epic moments that you want in these streaks. Not simply whether you win or lose, but like that was so unlikely that we wouldn't be alive to see another day here, right? To play as this guy again ever, potentially, just because of that. But somehow we did it. So now it would be very disappointing if another bot feeds and we fucking end up losing because of that. Even if it wasn't a bot, I would be pretty mad because, and this isn't even like a, or let's say she switched to this one. We kind of keep switching back and forth. So the first game I did this, then that. Even if that Sobek wasn't a bot, why would you just do that? It's the beginning of the game and you just run straight into their enemy territory. It's a little 5-year-old kid watching Skibbity Toilet and he's distracted while playing Smite, average player. But no, we have the ability to just, how can you even fuck up your position like in a map like this where it's so small? It's not like there's really lanes, so you just all stay together in a group around the center and just fucking deal with it. Like, why do you have to worry about getting caught out? And, don't try to be too fancy in this kind of mode. Yeah, he looks pretty badass. The way he sounds is actually a little bit not what I would think. It's a little bit underwhelming, actually. Skin or God? Or I should do that one because, well, what is the default then? Yeah. Because the skin goes with that one. I don't know how I got that. I never did anything to get it. Must have just been some random lucky reward. But no, as much as I'm a mage at heart in any sort of RPG or any game period, I do feel like obviously I should have I should appreciate these, but the number of melee heroes that we've had pretty much in a row, almost all of them besides the Jing Wei and the Hachiman, those are the only 2 that I can think of that are actually ranged characters, right? And I obviously wasted them both by going 0 and 1, but that's why you have to be a man of honor. Like in my permadeath runs, I'm not going to say, oh, I got unlucky or whatever. It's all within my control. In my hard modes, I should have done it, even if it's world first, even if nobody's ever done it, whatever. The same thing here. If you lose, it's all your fault. It doesn't matter about the bot, doesn't matter about feeding. You're going to get carried sometimes, you're going to get held back sometimes. You just got to deal with that. And that's the tremendous amount of honor that you have to have in a multiplayer gauntlet, because that's exactly what I've always said in the past. It's all on you. Of course, it works better if it's like a 1v1 multiplayer thing, like a card game or even like NBA 2K. You're not necessarily playing in a team. You're playing a 1v1 match where you control the whole team, let's say. Then it is all on me. I'm not going to blame the AI on my team, like, oh, they fucked up. So don't fucking just rush in there and everything is fine. It's always feeding that does you in. You can always recover. Like, we were down by so much there, and it is encouraging. Again, I'm not going to say I did anything, but game starts in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and you even start with all your abilities too. So I am the tank. I am enjoying, not being so squishy or anything, but that's the whole reason why I re-rolled to from a mage to a warrior, like in Wrath of the Lich King and WoW. And the reason why is because, you know, I was tired of being so squishy and I want to be a tank now or something. So 2 is going to be the first thing that you do. And if you can do that, that's good and all. Let's back off a little bit. You don't have to go. You don't have to go for it, bro. I already used up all my shit, dude. Now they hard committed to everything, so I have to just... We're kind of splitting damage. Okay. There was no need. Oh, shit. Good ice. Good ice wall. Wow. Well, that's why I'm the tank. I died for a good cause. Okay, they at least got kills, but my instinct was still to run away, so I'm not sure what exactly... It's like I don't have faith in getting healed by other people or something, but... That was not a very good... You know, I'm running away and even saying, oh, you don't have to overcommit, but then they... Fucking, what is all this CC, bro? Or you even have this thing, too. I totally... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now, they're in my fucking territory, bro. Like, how are you gonna do this? Oh. Fucking bullshit, dude. It is a little... not really thinking in the context of starting with all your abilities. Okay, it's still 3 to 4, so you don't have to worry about anything, but... Yeah, sometimes just get lazy and don't care about the creeps and stuff either. Okay, that's good. Trying to get out of there, but they never let me, or you got to be weary of the ice. Jump, jump. Okay. But look, I'm trying to do my job and tank and everything, but they're not letting me. Or they're not keeping me alive, which they still got some kills out of it there. I feel like I should be able to kill this stupid Scylla chick. Or I'm not paying attention to, like, what's right in front of me. Like, you guys are too ballsy here. Like, you should be able to easily do this. Look at this, look at this. Fucking bullshit, dude. What is happening with the game, bro? I hate this. All this tanky fucking bullshit. I should have been able to do it. Okay, our team is not bad. I'm probably even playing terrible. I wasted my ult. I'm running away when I shouldn't be or something, but... Speaking of the ult, though... Okay, Scylla's being all cute over here. Like, why is it so hard for me to just... I don't know. Like, you rely on your abilities a lot with a character like this. Like, I don't really trust the melee at all. You gotta save them for, like, a hard commit moment. I don't know, man. They're all, like, so spread out and stuff, dude. Okay, that's good. I don't care if I get the kills or not. I just care if I... Okay, here we go. Now we gotta wait for an ult sort of moment. Everything is just like balls to the wall in this mode. Like, everybody always wants to go for a kill all the time. Like, I'm not ready for this shit, dude. That was a wasted ult too when you just have like a single target to go on. Okay, okay, dude. I'm trying to go like after the tank myself, but... I'm just kind of... I lay off too much, you know? Bro. 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 I'm even trying to, like, not... I play discipline for a while, but then... Look, dude, it just becomes a fucking frenzy, which I like this mode because of that, but... You don't always have to be going for a kill. Like, this is all that people are doing all the time. Like, how are these people not dying? Okay, at least he did die. You can just win on, like, the basic fucking... objectives on the board and stuff too, on the field. Like, why do you always have to do this shit? You're gonna go 1v4 and just get fucked. Like, what is this formation that we're in right now? Like, just relax for a minute, let them push back. I don't really care. Okay, now this thing we have to address. Let's focus on the objective here. There's 2 people off to the side here that kind of... Okay... This guy's just invincible, by the way, the Ymir clown guy. How do you, like, draw his attention, really? I guess you just can't. Like, sometimes it'll attack you. Well, that hurts, I guess. It's just useless. Like, I can't do anything to this guy. Like, what am I supposed to do? Everybody always just gets away, too. Okay, I guess not. Okay, I didn't have to do that jump out. I'm almost trying to throw this myself. Let's make it into another comeback. 1, 3, and 9. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like the worst person on here. Okay. I don't have enough confidence sometimes in what they're doing, but they are doing well. Like, they're doing just fine. So I just have to not fuck it up. 22 seconds before the ult. I keep getting distracted by this one dude, though. Or I'm like too scared to actually do anything. But no, your abilities are very precious, so you have to not just use them all the time flippantly. We're winning on the score, or the score is pretty much even with both senses. So it's going to be a kind of evenly matched game where you yourself can be the difference. This fucking ice guy is such a clown, man. And I hate this auto-attacking slowdown that it does, which it makes sense why it would do that, but it's not something I'm entirely used to, where... Okay, don't have to be too aggressive now, just that ice walling is pretty good, though. Can you not get a kill in all this madness? And the answer is you can't do shit. You can't do shit, bro. I don't know what's happening, man. There's always these like close call kills, and it's not my job necessarily as a tank to even do that shit, right? Like I'm getting them low, or they're already just collectively low. That happens like a million times, bro. I should have maybe done the jump in that moment too, bro. I hate that this ice guy Ymir is my fucking. I hate him. Just so fucking annoying. Holy shit, bro. Just so obnoxious. He's not even like killing me, but he's just wasting your time and pissing you off. So the score is pretty even, but I don't like the way this is going, really. Okay, this guy should be an easy target, but somehow he's not. Like, how are you so tanky and shit, bro? Okay, dude. This guy cannot be killed, man. He cannot be killed. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You'll never kill him. It's impossible. Maybe sometimes what they could be saying about me, but what do you expect me to do? Do it with my auto attack? Like, I give up. Okay, 270 versus 249. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm just feeling frustrated because you have so many close calls and you just can't finish it off. It's impossible. You got 3 guys on him, dude. Everybody is like a fucking tank. 5 tank team, which it actually could be in the context of whatever. If it's a free-for-all 5v5, you can have whatever roles you really want. I don't even want to fuck with Ymir anymore. He's just pissed me off too much. Okay, get out of there. I've had enough, bro. Maybe that is just this team comp. It's like, it's a 5 tank fucking thing. I somehow like the slow movement at times with respect to... Get out of there. We did the little shield. You shouldn't really feel afraid when you are like a tank type of character, but... I don't know. Sometimes it's just so demoralizing. Like, you just can't do anything. Or realistically, that's how you would play if you're actually a good player. Is that not everything would be a kill, but you kind of commit and you try to get them low, but that's not what this is. It's more just like everybody's committing all the time and you just, you know. That was just like Almost trying to die on purpose. Well, there maybe goes the streak. I mean, we're only down by like 20 points on there, but I don't know. I felt like no impact in this game because it feels like you're just not doing anything. You just can't get a kill. You can't do anything to them. It's just not working. Like, you're not able to do anything, bro. Okay. Alright. So it wasn't like a feeding situation that anybody... I don't know what to tell you. 205, it would be very unlikely for you to have a chance here. Watch, that person's gonna survive too. Just like every other fucking time. Everybody survives all the time. I like how it just treats their name like that. Their name is defeat. You know, this whole slow-paced movement is not the greatest. I never get the fucking killing blow. Bro, Ymir is just a fucker, dude. You might actually survive that, which seems extremely unlikely. Oh, fuck. So this is at least a more evenly matched game, but I don't know what to say. Like, this is the one where you as the individual player could have the impact that makes the difference, but I just... Smite 2 mega fan, but you're not even playing Smite 2. Or is it somehow like a cross-platform, cross-game thing, which wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense anyway, but... Let's just do this. I would be happy just to kill Ymir even once, but it's just not possible. That's the thing that you realize. It's just not even fucking possible to do that. 158 to 115. You'd have to get like a team kill and just fuck over the minions and whatever. Yeah, like if this guy gets through, how much does that actually give you? I've never really paid attention even. We just have to not get team killed ourselves or not get killed at all, really. No, don't do all this shit, dude. Just don't do anything. Like, well, you would have to escort the thing through, I guess, but I can't even fucking move. I don't know. I don't know what G is even doing. Still won't kill him. Still won't kill him. I guess that should be my job, or they do actually, but... So we're down by a solid 50 points on that. Not really much I can do about it. I have my ult up, so you'd have to do some crazy shit here to get a comeback, which I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Or, again, don't use your abilities on creeps, but then so much of the time, you are in a position where you almost have to do that. Let's just get them on their own turf then. How about that? It just doesn't... You always think you have like an opening, but it just doesn't happen ever. Oh, you can kind of jump through the ice. I almost bugged it out. Maybe I jumped before and it registered. It almost doesn't feel like I should have been able to do that. We are going to lose this, and it feels like one of those things that just... There was nothing... I guess I could have just played better overall, but... Didn't feel like there was much I could really do about it. Alright, I'm fucking practically feeding myself. That's not the kind of feeding that Cerberus wants to do over here. So what would we get if we got one of the minions through the portal, I wonder? Yeah, that's the total, you know... Yeah, how come they sometimes do attack you? I mean, you do have to hold this thing back regardless of anything else. Right, if this thing gets through, you would just lose on the spot anyway. Let's do one for the road. One more epic situation here. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Ymir. I'm gonna kill Ymir just for the sake of it, dude. Just once. Just once, dude. Yeah, you blocked yourself with the ice, you dumb fuck. Now you see how triggering it is to deal with this shit. You got a couple good kills there. We're down by like 30. Here, get your second win. Do what you got to do. Don't die. So close, bro. So close. I can't even really do anything. I don't know what that even does. It's like a little portal. I'll be back in base while we lose, because I'm gonna die anyway. That was at least a suitably epic game, but there was nothing I could do about it, really. They would just have to kill like 5 creeps, literally. I mean... 3 to 32. That'd be the most epic comeback ever if you could somehow do it, but I don't understand how it can happen. Oh shit. It would have to be the creeps. It would have to be the creeps. They'll just kill our creeps and it'll be like that. Did we actually do it? No way. Yo. Those are 2 of the most epic. Did we win even? We won on this. What the fuck, dude? Cerberus is like the god of luck, dude. Who's actually officially the god of luck? Let's rename it Cerberus. Those were 2 of the most unlikely, ridiculous comebacks that we've ever seen in my life, dude. Back to back. Cerberus is just like my lucky charm, I guess. What the fuck? I had no faith in either one of those, I guess. Right, I have no faith in a game about gods. Like, you should be more religious. I'm not a theologist fucking believer, whatever you call it. Bro, I didn't even play well, but... See, the lesson with these 2 is you don't give up, bro. 4-7-24. How did that even happen? They could have just killed, like, one of our creeps at the end. How? I'm so confused. So 2 of those 3 back to back were insanely unlikely. So you don't take these for granted, clearly. I had 0 faith. I had like less faith in that one than even the one before. What the fuck was that, bro? Forza, I didn't play well at all. In fact, at the beginning, I thought it was pretty bad. How? I don't even understand. Like, you'd have to rewatch. How did they not get the one final kill? I was even making fun, like, oh, imagine if we did it. Imagine if we did it. So Cerberus is the comeback king, the comeback god, you could even say. Bro, my mind is actually blown, though. I was even hyping up that last one before this, but I mean, look, dude. I was even going to make a clip of it, or I'll upload it, you know, as a separate little video. Because I'll usually upload the whole episode of something, but I'll just do maybe those 2 back to back. But this one just felt like an even match where... You know, you were just being outplayed a little bit. I wasn't playing well, even. I won't even take credit that I... We'll switch back to the red one. We have to play with that level of urgency, though, that we see. Like, no, I like it, though, how I gave up. I gave up in both of those, but, you know, you're still playing. You're still doing whatever. But somehow, mage, warrior, I guess I'm a tank. Vulcan, why is it... Oh... I mean, obviously, you are a guardian by nature. No, I want to play as a DPS. I want to play as a mage, as a fucking melee character. Balana, I'm a mage, battle mage, right? It's fucking Balana. And I just feel like doing that shit. Just because her abilities go so far, I guess, where she whacks you with the fucking thing. And it does, you know, it goes almost as far as a ranged ability would do. So Medusa, you're going to give me PTSD of fucking... What's her name? Maita from Dark Souls 2 that took me like 7 episodes to beat. Or no, it was like 4 episodes to beat. Of course, with my dexterity only, no poison drain, you know, hard mode first playthrough criteria. Wukong, the inspiration for Goku from Son Goku from obviously Dragon Ball, apparently. Or like, I like that they put Goku is the mascot for the Olympics in Japan, right? Which I'm not even saying there's anything wrong with that, but perhaps it should maybe be a real person. By that logic, it should be Akira Toriyama, you know, in the effect, you know, representing still the Dragon Ball series. To Kiyomi, Surtur, Atlas, Artemis, Kronos. Okay, so the thing is, don't feed at the beginning, which I'm not really doing anyway, but it's just sometimes the minimalism that people don't get. Like, if you just don't do anything, you don't go for kills, but you also starve them out of kills, you'll be fine. But there's like this temptation that, especially in this game mode, that people are going for kills all the time. You go for a kill, then you fail, but then you go immediately back, and you just, like, you could say that's what this 5v5 is about, but there are moments where I wish people would just chill out. But I can't complain because that last team was clearly good enough. I don't get what even happened. They could have just killed like one creep, right? They weren't thinking like that, I guess. They could have killed one of our minions and that would have counted as the final score. That's what I was even wandering around aimlessly and not knowing what's happening and just kind of worried. And it's like, why? How come we're not losing? How come we're not losing? Oh, you got to take this shit serious. See, what even determines that, oh, we start on the left side? We could go to the right side and kill the thing there, right? Like, there's no... It's like when you say top and bottom. What's the difference between top and bottom? Why do certain characters play top and certain play bottom? It would be the same thing. It would be interchangeable, right? Like, what is it about the map? There must be certain things in the jungle and objectives and stuff, but... You always have to remember that. Even if you're losing on the overall kill-death ratio of the team, you are able to win because of killing creeps and stuff like that. What is he doing? What is he doing? Don't be a Sobek, dude. Don't be a Sobek. Sometimes your abilities don't really do much damage either to turrets or to minions. But no, that's a bad habit of mine that I keep using abilities on minions that I don't need to be doing. Right, you got to save it for when you go in. So again, let's just do the minion play. Don't even worry about it. Because the whole team is going to circle back around like they're Gen Saki over here. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, you got to watch it, dude. Watch it. Whoa. Use everything to make sure we don't die. I don't give a shit what even happens. Probably our whole... What the fuck? That's actually kind of impressive, dude. So that wasn't really even worth it. Already dying. Bro, we don't need to be playing like this aggressive, even though I'm the one who died. Maybe it's sort of excusable for me because, oh, if I die, you should have tanked. You should have healed the tank. All right, that's good. I don't know what that is, but I mean, obviously don't stand in it. So we have the ult already up, and sometimes I'm tempted to go in too much by doing that. They are getting kills. I mean, I can't question it. Ooh, shit. I'm kind of overcommitting. I used my ult, so we should have... Okay, I'm sort of throwing in these games, honestly. I just fed 2 kills to, like, accomplish nothing at the beginning of the game. I guess I'm overestimating how tanky I actually am, so... Or sometimes I'm not playing it really like a tank. Like, it's 2v5, 2v4. You don't even need to do this shit. Backpedal away. You know, he is very vulnerable and could have easily been killed, but you wait for too long to actually do it, and I'm not too happy about it. Like, all the damage to get him low, I'm the one who did it. Now, you don't need to be doing this shit, bro. There's nothing we can do. Like, we can't do anything. Get him always to, like, half HP, but there's no... Whatever, bro. You gotta do that hard commit sort of shit, dude. Alright, just chill. I'm always lower than I realize. Almost like our team comp is bad. We don't have a healer. So everything is fine. It's 4 to 5. It is 428 to 430, which is perfectly fine. So what you need now is to just not always go for kills. Okay, somebody killed him at least. That's fine. Somebody's low on the other side there. We do have the ult up, but I don't feel like really even using it. Look how low this person is here. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. The number of times you get somebody low, the number of times, I don't know. I need like a finisher ability myself. I have to just go for it. But I don't trust my auto attack. And the animation, I call him kind of like Nodzilla instead of Godzilla. Like, he just looks like he's nodding. He's not really getting stuck on creeps here. Bro. Bro. That triggers me so much. I'd rather not even have a chance to get a kill than almost get a kill and like see it slip away like that. I don't understand sometimes how you're missing it. Alright, just destroy this thing for whatever it's worth. So score-wise is perfectly fine, perfectly even. Oh, shit. I mean, it only makes sense they would gang up on me because I am a tank caliber player, but, you know, you are the Guardian, but that's kind of the bait. That's what I want you to do, but I'm sometimes not playing it like that. Like, I'll still back off because I don't really trust that I'm going to stay alive. So, look how low they get, though. You have to go in with reckless abandon, with no fear. But I am kind of afraid. Alright, just chill, just chill, just chill. Wait for your ults to be out for something. The score is perfectly within our favor. Right, that last ult I did was at least decent when they're all trying to get away. But see, now they're too much on their own territory anyway, so just chill, just chill. You don't have to do anything. Alright, this guy made kind of an overcommit. Where's our team? Like, where's... Just, I don't know what happened. Unless I really feel confident, I tend to not really commit, and then it can be bad because everybody else mindlessly always seems to do so. But they are getting kills in times where I kind of doubt it too, so I like it. What is that fucking red circle shit, dude? At least we have the minion coming up onto here. You have the ability to do the ult, and I don't know whether I should or not. I don't think that even really did anything. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but okay, dude. It's one of these temptations. Like, just use your abilities when you have them, even if they're not good. Right, even if you don't use them optimally or anything. Right, it's pretty even the whole way, so you gotta watch out. And I love the interpretation, like, oh yeah, you buy like a mace as Cerberus. Like, where is it? Which one of his heads is holding that? Or you buy a shield. Like, where is that actually taking place? Right, where is he actually putting that? Okay, dude. Okay, we get it. I could easily get away. I just was trying to entertain the whole situation. Okay, now we're falling behind a little bit. Now we got the big fucking Hulk guy to deal with. That bro looks like he wants to roleplay as Illidan or something. Got like the war glaives and shit. No, maybe I should sometimes jump after them and try to kill them that way. If this guy did a lot by himself. I hate some of this crowd control, man. Like, that makes him a pretty easy target, which means he's not going to die because nobody ever can do it, bro. You have the ult up. I don't entirely trust it. Look at them. They're sitting ducks for you. They're sitting ducks, but I'm going to die and I'm not going to kill anybody. Okay. Not even blaming my team. I'm just more so like, you know, you could have probably done something there. But that's one thing I'm also not using is like chat. I'm not using chat to the extent that whether it helps you, whether it hurts you. I don't see why it would really hurt you. It would just be maybe potentially annoying. Are we gonna... This one wasn't even like in comeback territory. It was just like... immune. As usual, unable to finish anybody off. You know, you could say that's this character's weakness, like you're a tank, so you're not meant to be able to do that, but just in general, that always bothers me. Just so often people are low, but you don't actually get to finish them off. Come on, after these last two games, I don't know, I didn't mean to do that really. After these last two games, it seems really sad if it was to end like this, but it doesn't really feel like there's much I can do about it. All these fucking spikes, dude. I don't know, I'm kind of scared to really go in too much. Now let me guess. As a result of doing that, literally nobody is going to die except for us. Look at him go after that. That makes him very exposed, and you would think he would die, but he just doesn't. That's the guy who's playing a tank too, I guess, but it's just impossible to kill anybody. I'm not really that low that I have to go back, or they seem kind of How can you not kill him? Like, I'm just curious, bro. How can you not? All right, 16 to 18. We're still down by like 30. Yeah, you should probably back off now. We're going to lose on the score before anything else. I don't know exactly how that even happened. The kills are pretty much even, right? So how are we behind by like 20 on the score thing? It must just be somehow they're killing creeps more effectively, or they got like one big creep through. So we have the ult potentially up again as well. This guy seems very vulnerable as well. I don't know what the fuck that was. That meteor was like tracking on me there. Good. 18 to 18. We're down only by 20. So now you can make a difference in the creeps here. Make a dent if you get the big one to come through here. Okay. Not too bad. Still down on the score though by like 30. How is that even possible? Level up. Is that like some probably cosmetic they have to do that? Because I haven't seen other people really looking like that. Or no, I always waste that. Dude, that guy's already at half. I don't know how he even got that low. Now this dude just goes in with reckless abandon. I don't have abilities up, so that's the only thing you can do at a range is obviously your abilities here. Okay, that guy went in pretty well too. Okay, good, good. That guy's gonna carry us. Oh, look at that. That pretty much made the difference out. Get out of there. You gotta really push the score here, even though my health is kind of low. You get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out. Although it is worth kind of doing something when you, it's worth doing something when you basically get to have that big creep out there. So that kind of made the difference back. And again, this other guy is getting a lot of the kills, but that's fine. So we put it in perfect position. Now we have to do it all over again to try to build up a lead. Somebody dies there unspectacularly. Okay. Always multiple people. Okay, we lost our lead in that very fucking moment. Difference would just be the auto attacking of a few creeps throughout the course of the game, or they got this shit too in the same span. Okay, that thing went down pretty easily. It's a difference of only really a few kills, but it's just very lopsided somehow. Always so fucking close, dude. Yeah, I haven't really been the one to initiate so much so far. Alright, again, you shouldn't use that on basically just one person, but it won't even lead to that one person dying. Why do I always get these fucking bot ads on? Okay, this guy is really good. Intella guy, right, has really carried us here, which I'll take it. Okay. They're still doing some decent work here. You really think you're gonna kill us in the fucking base, though? Right? Just letting them get pulled back that far is itself an accomplishment. That's good. Oh, look how low they get them, too. 84, 94. Try to catch up on the creep count, I guess, a little bit. The fuck? How are they so tanky? What the hell is going on? Okay, so the creep count evened it out. So I don't know exactly what to do here, but I kind of wasted that a little bit. I just feel kind of squishy sometimes, or they're just targeting me with like a million fucking things over here. But this one's gonna come down to the wire too, which I'm not. Why can't we get one where we just win with ease? But I mean, I guess it's because I'm so bad and I'm on the team. I'm 1, 2, and 17, which is not too bad even. That's good. Oh shit. So now that should maybe make the difference in even just the creep count here could make a little bit of difference. So clearly we have some good players on our team. Okay, it's very close, very close. Now we got to do an alt here for the win, which is going to be pretty tense for sure. Okay, I kind of did my part. I don't fully understand, but everybody got pretty much super low. But again, that should buy you enough time at least that the creeps are going to make the difference. Even if that's not actually what ends up winning the game, right? You push them back. Now the creeps are going to get through and you should win because of that. So that's still a good strategic way to use that to your advantage, right? Don't forget the value of creeps at this stage. There's only 12 left. You better not lose while I go back to base like the clown that I am. You better not lose. This is where I'll be when we lose the game somehow. But how? How could we possibly, like the last game, just have the same thing happen the other way? You don't have to get a player kill. That's the thing. You really don't have to do that. No. Literally 4 creeps. Literally 4 creeps is all you need. You don't have to go out there. You don't have to, though. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. Literally just do this. You don't have to, bro. Okay, we win that, so that is 4 in a row with Cerberus, and all of them were close, right? All of them are, or no, I think the first one was we won with ease. Then the next 2 were insane comebacks. Then this one was like a pretty evenly matched game that didn't really call for a comeback, but it was still close and it was still nerve-wracking. Is this how it's going to be when we start playing against players instead of bots, maybe? But it felt like we were playing against... So who was the guy who actually had such a good game? I think it was this guy. No, it was Intella guy, I think. I don't always give out commendations, but when people really deserve them, they get them. So we got 1 kill the whole game, but again, you're a tank. I'm a tank, bro. 1, 2, 22 is not bad. Then you have 10, 6, and 13. 6. So everybody was good. I mean, everybody was good. As long as you don't die too much. It seems weird that it was even that close. Like, most of what they did, they didn't have, like, one standout person either. And so you have a situation where that is pretty amazing. So this is the run at least we'll remember, no matter what happens right next time. That was truly an epic fucking... I mean, again, you're not expecting to get a lot of kills, really. You're getting an insane number of assists, though. Like a 1-to-1 KD ratio. You're dying an average of 4 kills, 4 deaths. But it's the fact that you have the assist. Obviously, 24 assists is pretty good. So what I don't understand is... I don't know. Like, these have just been very tense. So now it's getting really hardcore, and we want this one to last. So, whatever, bro. I don't know what to say. That first game blew my fucking mind. See you tomorrow.